moving forward after reviewing and delving into the chapter of nobility as instructed per course, after delving in and exploring the depth of the chapter of nobility, I chose my question. My question for this project is Anyema. Anyema, who knows? That is the question that I chose. And in truth, there were many questions that I wanted to actually choose. I started with thinking of ideas of maybe I could do multiple questions, and my heart just led me to stick with this one. Who knows? And in reading this chapter, the chapter of nobility, right away we are thinking about the importance within our birth story, the importance that's meant to be shared within our birth story, within, the birth stories of those who came before us. And within, as you keep going, you'll find that not only is the birth story important, but also the passing story of those who came before us. And passing down these truths and this knowledge is actually, meant to grow and push forward our futures. Anyema, but those who came before us. A story within their birth story to be passed down and shared with us, and a story within their birth stories and the stories of all who came before. A story meant to be passed down. Here in the United States, we've stopped this important passing down of information. Here in the United States, I am 31 years old, and I do not know the language of those who came before me. Was this on part of my mom or my dad? No, because they do not know the language of those who came before them. Is this on part of their mom and their dad? Kind of. As you go further and further up our ancestral line, or down our ancestral line, whichever way you may be looking, there comes a place where you see that our ancestors stopped passing down ancient truths, knowledge, such as language. Our babies are not being taught their language that those that came before them were taught. They are not being passed down the same foods as our ancestors once truly ate. I'm not talking about your parents. I'm not even talking about your parents' parents. I am talking about their parents' parents' parents. Right? Because this has been a forgotten truth for long, long before our parents' parents' parents. Right? So along the lines, I feel that there's a lacking, a forgetting of the truth, of the importance of passing down the truths and the knowledge and the birth stories and the passing stories to push our futures forward. Anyema. Who knows? Who knows? I find that through conversation, personally, one sentence that I say all the time is, am I answering my own inner question? Who knows? You know? Do I know? I'm going to dig deeper in this course on this question. Anyema. Anyema, the birth story of our lands. Do you know the birth story of your land? You know, we can start off by learning one another's birth stories of the origin of their land. Today, I am starting off in thoughts of learning the birth story of Uga. The story of Uga, the picker of the palms. It's new to me, and new is exciting. Onyema, if the stories are true. Onyema, truth of tradition. Onyema, but the ones who came before us. I am the seed of all who came before me. In this seed is the knowledge and the bravery of all who came before me. I am the seed. I am the one they called forth. This story is in me. This story is in you. Onyema, Onyema, who knows? Who truly knows? A forgotten knowledge? What if those before me passed on already? And they didn't tell me these truths, these ancient truths, this ancient knowledge of the birth stories of my birth story and of my mother's birth story and my mother's mother's birth story and her mother's father's, sister's, brother's birth story. We can go so far back, but we can only go as far back as we have been told. And so this forgotten truth of the importance of passing down these key facts, this knowledge, this truth, you know, it goes so much deeper than just the birth story or the passing story of an individual, of your, ancestors. There are so many truths and so much knowledge within these very stories. Onyema. Onyema. I'm still learning, right? So this is who knows. I am still learning. My pronunciation may not be exactly on point, but this is me. And I am so excited to keep moving forward here in this course. I am so excited to get to the bottom of this and to keep pushing forward and to look deeper into this question using the chapter of nobility. And I hope that you are inspired to share, and I hope that you are inspired to choose a question and to dig deeper. And this is part 3 of a 3-part video, because I actually, for some reason, my videos keep cutting out on me, but this one didn't. Love to you always, love to all always. Onyema.